The first techniques will work out of the side. I ended up on the side. So if I simply now try to get up and he shoots for my legs, either grapevines with the legs or either with his hands, then he's going to pull me back up. I'm going to damage him first before I stand back up again. Okay, coming from the side, the first thing I'm going to have to do is neutralize the position. Again, I'm going to use my knee and put it right by his hip, so I maintain control and I prevent him from coming in with the legs and grapevine in. This will make sure that Justin, try to move this way, Justin, that he can come in. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to have to establish. Second thing, chest on chest. You're going to put your chest on his chest to smother him and to put all your leverage on him. After you got the chest on chest, you're going to go right here by the neck. Put your hand here. Now, it is important that you always neutralize the bite. A lot of people start fighting on the ground, even not intending to bite because they're panicking or because the nature of the position, they're going to start biting you. So when I come here, I'm going to put the hand nice and tight, nice and tight. If I have it loose, all Justin has to do, he can bite me right here. See, as an Agana practitioner, Justin went to bite where there's a shirt. Or maybe the guy on the street is going to bite you right here by the arm, and then he takes a chunk out of you. So in other words, I'm going to make sure that my hand is nice and tight. Try to bite now, Justin. No, Justin cannot bite. As soon as I got that secured, I'm going to bring his whole head to my other knee. In other words, I'm right here, and I contain him nice and tight. From here, I'm going to have to control this hand by simply hugging it, or maybe it'll end up on this side and hugging here. And I need to control that he cannot poke my eyes with the other hand, or the other hand, or the other hand. So I'm going to shove my forehead in his chest, and I'll have to move with it. So in other words, I'm coming here, and Justin tries to get my eyes, and he simply can't poke me in the eyes. Only when I neutralize that whole position, I can start going to work. If I go to work prior to that, it's not going to work because he's going to take over and transit into another position. So you're going to have to maintain that. Now, as soon as you got that, of course, he's fighting in the process. In other words, he's trying to move around. You're going to have to struggle, contain him, and as soon as you feel that he's pausing for a second or it's like you feel nice control, then, only then you go to work. All right, I've established my position. Now I can start going to work. As soon as I got everything nice and tight, the first thing I'm going to do is short circuit him in the groin. I'm going to start attacking that groin just so I get all his attention down here so he forgets about trying to poke me in the eyes or try to bite me. So all his attention is circled down here. As soon as I have him on the groin, I'm going to use that hand that's hanging there against him. I'm just going to grab it and just slap it on the ground. As I slap it on the ground, it's going to start short-circuiting into right here. All right, as soon as I got that on the ground, I'm going to switch to the other side. Now, it's important that you don't fish for the hand and you lose here and he starts biting you. You bring the hand to you. Do not fish for it. I bring the hand to me by 1, 2, and bring it here. As soon as I got here, I'm going to grab his hand with my thumb here. I'm plugging. Don't grab here. Again, if he starts struggling, he's going to grind that thumb right into the ground and the asphalt. Make sure it's right here. So anything is on the ground is his body right here. As soon as I got this, I'm going to come up, pick up the elbow here so I don't scrape my hand here. Now again, if he's fighting and he's struggling, you can still hit him in the process as he goes. You keep short-circuiting until you have everything nice and tight. From here, I'm coming underneath and I'm grabbing as close as possible to my wrist. Don't go here. As close as possible to my wrist. And the first thing you're going to do is jilt inside. When you jilt, you're telling him you're in charge. And also, you're basically tighten up everything. From here, again, I'm going to rip his shoulder. Now, in training, he's going to tap. Remember, in the street, he taps you out. That's him giving you a compliment. You're doing great. Keep going. Okay? So, in other words, when he taps you out, rip. Do not stop. After you're done ripping, you're going to come here, hit him again, put your hands on his chest, hit the groin, pop yourself out, and come out. Remember, when you're doing your transition to going back upstairs, you need to occupy the line when you back up. In other words, you're done breaking everything. As you disconnect, hit the hand again. Yes, you ripped it, but hit again. hit here, hit here. Put your weight on his chest, pop yourself up. If anything happens now, you can still fish for an armbar or go to work. And coming out. Remember that it's important that you neutralize the position before you start going to work. If I simply came to the side and start hitting, Justin could have did what I taught in the defensive part of this series. If I would have go straight to a choke, same thing. What I'm doing is I'm first neutralizing all his weapons. Then I start going to work.